Hello and welcome back to the Zany Zoroastrians. So, we have a lot of money to spend. I just need to double check whether that is part of a loan or whether that's our money. It seems to be our money, so we can potentially get some building. Except we can't because we're already building a keep. So, we're actually in a very good situation to just sit and chill for just a second or two, get some armies, get some buildings, and just prepare for a war that is inevitable at some point. There isn't anything we can attack in here, is there? So it's both held by our liege. This one's held by our ally. This one's held by another Persian, but we're not going to, or another Zoroastrian, but we're not going to do anything about that. Right. Araham's favors. Abjure Aram. An opportunity to strike at the foolish followers of false gods has presented itself. The Herbads in Yazd are ignorant of the true state of the world. Tear down their idols and steal their wealth in the name of Araman. Glory to the deceiver, signed High Priest Madog. Sure, alright, I'll desecrate the temple. That seems easy enough. It's this one, right? Yeah, desecrate that thing. Go for it. My preparations and plans have been made. A servant has been bribed to leave the side door open to the temple in Yazd, open so that I and some faithful servants can enter and do the dark bidding of Araman. As I and a group of my faithful make our way through the temple in Yazd, I spot a Herbad tending to their duties in the middle of the night. Oh, we'll knock them out to make them a sacrifice at some point. Oh, right. I mean, right now, apparently. So he's dead. So I do need a new court chaplain, who's going to be Salman, who's blind. We're going to have him converting over here. Navigating our way through the small temple, I and my companions have entered the small room that goes to the inner sanctum. The room contains the sparsest possible honourings to Ahura Mazda and scant few decorative idols and relics. The state of this place shows clearly the superiority of our cause. So I can take the relics or burn it all down. I'll take the relics, why not? The night is silent as we exit the temple. Our foul rites making sure the holiness of the place is tainted for a year to come. So Zoroastrian loses moral authority, we gain dark power, and that's where we're at. What can I do with my dark power right now? I can attempt to abduct people, or I can sacrifice them for Satan. Okay. We could attempt to abduct, like, his wife, can we? No. Why can we not attempt to abduct people who are interesting? I guess maybe they have to be in our court, potentially? Well, what about if I check this guy? I attempt to abduct his wife. They have to follow my religion. Rank is not higher than Baron. Don't know. Not in the same society, is not a prisoner, it's not at peace. Don't know. Anyway, whatever. It's fine. I could strive to become better or be satisfied with who I am and what I have. Well, better, obviously. Didn't get ambitious, but whatever. That's fine. We made an attempt. Yeah. Are we seducing anyone right now? I don't think so. Our wife is pregnant, though, which is fantastic news. Let's try and seduce somebody. Like, I can't seduce his wife, obviously, because she's not my religion. What about his wife? Yeah, sure. I'll seduce his wife. Right. My liege, my work in Dashtestan seems to have come to fruition. By bribing, cajoling, extorting, threatening, and forging documents, I have managed to fabricate a claim on the sheikdom of Dashtestan, presently held by Emir Murad of the Tamimi Emirate. I leave it up to you whether or not to use it. Ooh. Use it. Right. Now, that got me that claim. I am obviously going to claim the next one over as well, but can I now declare war for the claim? I can. Now, I don't believe this makes me independent. I believe it just allows me to take the title if I win. He has 2,000 troops, however, and we only have... yeah, we have barely 1,000, which isn't really going to cut it, even if our ally was able to join us, which he isn't. We could obviously go... Ooh, those are awful ones. We could obviously hire some mercenaries to do it, which might be the best way to handle it, but we'll see. These are awful. All of these are neutral, these three. Well, sorry, those two are neutral. This one's bad. It means it's diplomatic or intrigue. No, let's go diplomatic, right? And then I'm going to have to find an educator who's good at diplomatic stuff. Let's just see if there's anyone in my court who can do it. Let's find somebody. Yeah. So we're looking for someone who is my religion, who is within diplomatic range, and has high diplomacy. Yeah, and then we're looking for like kind and diligent. We have diligent, we have kind, we have genius. If I just go for, let's start with genius. There's only 2, so, ooh, well, maybe. Nah, I don't think we're going to go for those ones. Diligent and kind, and that person seems perfect. Yeah. I'm going to get you, whoever you are. Still not entirely sure who you are. You're going to educate my son. It's my brother, actually. Never mind. I don't have a son yet. Yeah, you're going to educate my brother. And if I just go up, just to figure out where they are. It's RF. So that's the neighboring group, so we don't need to worry too much about that. Right. So we can get up to 500 gold right now with the what's it called? With the Jews that we can borrow money from. So I can go and look down here. That seems like we could afford a reasonable number of troops for this war. They have some money as well, but I don't imagine that they're going to commit quite as much as we are to this. I want to attack them for the land. Let's go. Claim the land. Right. First thing we're going to do, we get 2 new commanders, so we might as well assign them. We also have a brilliant leader, so this is a good time for war anyway. Apart from the fact that we don't have the troops, it's a good time for war. I know our keep was about to finish, but I think this is, like, the opportunity is there, and I don't want to waste it, basically. I'm hoping we can get some heavy troops, ideally, here. Yeah, I'm going to try and get some heavy troops, and the reason I want to get those, so we are going to lose a lot of money if I go for heavy troops. I also need to borrow the 300. I'm going to lose a lot of money if I go for heavy. The reason I want heavy is because we have a heavy infantry leader. Maybe I'll go for this one. Slightly cheaper. Yeah, but we do have a heavy infantry leader, so that should help us out quite a lot here. They are going to attack in on us. There's no rush in terms of seducing her. We only lost like 16 troops, so let's make sure we have good leaders. What's this? Mountain Guardian. This character can move hastily through hills and plateaus of any mountain range, especially when leading troops of light infantry. Oh wow. I've never seen that before. That is really good. The center leader is still going to be this guy, but we'll swap him around a little bit, and then you can lead the side. Right. Attack in. I think I want to take this battle. I mean, I know they have even-ish troops, but seems like a good time. We are still trying to seduce, but I'm focusing on the war for just now. So on this side, it looks like we're going to win, hopefully. Our center is holding, and then the right side is neutral as well. Yeah, so we won the left, which now means we win the center, which now means we win the right, and it's all good. I'm attending a festival outing with Turan. Unfortunately, half the court is also here, and I'm having trouble getting any time alone with my amorous quarry. I'll leave her a note to meet me by the stream. I waited by the stream and hours in vain. Back at the camp, I noticed Turan's acquaintance staring at me angrily, shaking her head. I guess my message was intercepted. Alright. Well, we'll keep going then. Good first battle. There is a war that we're about to lose, which is a holy war for Zubilistan, but shouldn't need to worry about it there. It's good tradition to have some gossips around pregnant women in order to keep her calm and distracted from the tribulations of the delicate time in her life. As Matab's husband, it's my duty to provide her with the support she needs. Familiar faces. Yeah, the cheap option, and it's also the best option. Once again, I'm going to leave Turan a note to meet me by the stream. And she showed up this time. I didn't have to wait long for her to show up by the nearby stream. We spent hours chatting and laughing. I do believe she is falling for me, leaning to whisper into her ear a lewd suggestion I give her, and she backs away blushing. Oh no. Our alliance is broken down. Why? I must not hold a temporary title. Oh, well, that would do it then, wouldn't it? Right. Siege this down. It's only going to be 10 ticks here. I didn't manage to seduce her at a minor event. Oh, your fellow member of the Lucifer's Own, the person who recruited us, Emir Emmanuel, the drunkard, has been caught by Court Imam Abdul Ghafurid and his warriors. He now rots away in Sultan Azam's dungeon. Curses. It's not great. Are we leading this siege? We are. That's good. I'm going to leave Turan another note to meet me by the stream. See what she says this time. This time I'm just going to quote love poetry at her. She said I'm to stay away forever. Well, that is a usual response to poetry, so there we go. We have a daughter named Purandokt. Okay, that's good. She's going to have a thrift education. Seems good to me. My court physician, Salman, is worried about my newborn daughter. She is a feeble thing, even compared to other infants. Salman says she might not live to see her first birthday. Well, you must attempt to save her, obviously. Countess Georgia of Calliopolis, my sister in darkness, wants me to join her for a lark over in Quam. There's a certain Herbad and would-be hunter who has been a thorn in our side for some time. It's time to teach the arrogant fool a lesson in manners. Oh, obviously, yes. We'll see what we can do with that. While our child still appears slightly weaker than other children her age, I swear she's more energetic than she was a couple of weeks ago. She might not be out of the woods just yet, but the worst has passed. Well, that's good, yeah. We found a zealous Herbad in Quam praying in seclusion. Georgia snuck up from behind and gave the fool a hard kick in the head. As I gave a devotion to Therese, Georgia proceeded to relieve herself on the comatose preacher. Then the butchery commenced. We can tour the countryside masquerading as the Herbad or host a decadent feast. I'll just tour the countryside masquerading as him. Another member of our Lucifer Zone has been caught. This is Wali Faruk. Right. Masquerading as the dead Herbad and attendant, we have been riding between every town and market in Quam, preaching the word of Ahura Mazda to the masses. Eager ears are picking up on a revolutionary message, and the path to salvation requires self-indulgence and the rejection of so-called authorities, especially the clergy. Our man will do the rest. We have become gregarious. There's a lot of problems in Quam, and we're now close friends with Georgia. Fantastic news. Our diplomacy has gone up even further. Araman's favours, Abjura Aram. The great and mighty Araman has given us so much, and it is now time for us to offer them a gift in return. Araman craves a soul to serve them in the dark realm. We have the perfect kind in mind. Capture and sacrifice a powerful ruler, Abjura. Glory to the deceiver. Signed, High Priest Madog. Well, I mean, obviously there's a ruler I would like to capture and kill here, but we'll see what we can do with this. Siege is finishing. Nice. Another siege going. These are going really quickly now, so that's good. As you're working, the court physician bursts into your study. My leader, you've been up all night again. It would be in your best interest to not work so hard, lest you shall collapse from exhaustion. We can lose diligent, or we can have a chance of being stressed and gain some prestige. Yeah, I'll do that. We didn't become stressed, but that's okay. Siege is finishing. Nice. I think I'm just going to move to Shiraz and just siege it. Right. Our sister here, I think, needs an intrigue education, looking at that sort of stuff. And then a guardian who's good at it. So let's see what we got. Intrigue-wise, we have a shrewd one. Yeah, our sister can teach our sister how to do intrigue. Keep it in the family. Right. This should be nice and quick. Oh, did our friend join us in this war? No. Okay. Oh, but somebody else joined him in this war, which is slightly worrying. We should get enough war score just by sieging here, though, to win the war for us. Wait, yeah, our friend must have joined us, right? Otherwise, why would you be sieging that land? No, he didn't join us. I'm just double checking. Yeah, he's in a different war. Oh, okay, that's fine. We are about to... Oh, we're not leader of this assault this time. Who's leading it? Don't know, but we appear to have got 100%, so offer peace and enforce our demands. Taking the land. Now, are we independent or are we underneath him again? We are now independent. Interesting. Do I want to be independent? That's a difficult question to answer. I can't revoke this title, can I? Cannot usurp the primary title of a ruler of another religion who still holds land within it. That's going to be an issue for us. That's fine. We'll move back. Now, I do want our top level liege, who are now underneath, to like us. So I'm going to send I'll do whatever I can do here. Convert him to Satan. That would definitely be a way to make him like us. You know what? Let's recruit him for Satan. Let's see if we can get that working. He could, of course, just imprison us. Meeting with Caliph Ibrahim II, I made sure to only cautiously question the absolute power of his almighty Allah. Regretfully, it seems that my words only irritated my liege. And the sternly look he gave me, I should probably steer clear of him for just now. Right, let's just try sway him here. Yeah, okay, so interesting. So we're now no longer underneath this guy. That's a little bit of a worrying situation for us, really. I mean, yeah, it's good in a way. I would like to get that last bit of land. I guess we don't need a claim on it anymore because we could just border dispute it. We will lower a bunch of people's opinions of us if we do it the right way, though. But yeah, there's options. And then there's also Fars over somewhere. I don't know what Fars is, actually. Is that one? Oh, that's over the whole Tamimi Emirate. Alright, no, I don't want to do that. Vassal inheritance warning. So this is... Which one? So he holds the mosque here. His heir is that guy. That could be an issue for us. Oh, and he's just usurped the title off of our Persian friend. Well, I could invite him to our... Wait, he is in our court. Oh, right. Cool. It's where I wanted him to end up. Him and all of his family. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It is... Our wife is here. Could have her sister-in-law as a concubine, I suppose, couldn't we? Once she comes of age. A little weird, but, you know. You could also call it Zany. Also, this person here might actually end up coming of age at some point. During this evening's council meeting, Mobad Salman told me of a rumor he had encountered. The peasants speak of an artifact hidden not far from here. The specifics of Salman's information are uncertain, but perhaps this would be worth investigating. Oh yeah, sure, go and investigate it. See what you can do. When I introduced my friend to Theodota, I had high hopes. I hoped they'd been fast friends together, so we could spend some time together, the three of us. Theodota, my friend, had a good time. Isn't that good? Mobad Salman has spent many weeks spent over ancient tomes and scrolls in search of more information regarding the rumored artifact. He claims he's on the right path, but apparently the progress is slow. Salman has asked me to order the best scholars in Yazid to aid him in his efforts. Sure, we can do that. We need you. Really bad ones here. Probably an intrigue education. Not that. You can. Well, which one were you? You're that one. You can be educated by our sister. Yes, that seems good. Right. I've had my eyes on a feisty young scullery maid with huge intellect for some time now. Though she skillfully dodges the attentions of every boy and greybeard at court, I have her blushing furiously whenever I gaze into her eyes. Seduced and wrapped around my finger, this sharp lass could be very useful. So, we can make her a lady and keep her as a mistress. We embed her and make her mine, what a spy she'll be. We can get a maidservant lover, which gives us plot, discovery, chance, and intrigue, or a common wench I can do better. Oh, a spy, definitely. Increases our intrigue as well, which is very good. With my astounding knowledge of all matters of state and stewardship, it would not be too hard to sway Caliph Ibrahim II into appreciating me more. I'll tell him of my prosperous realm. He seems very impressed by the tales I've spread about my realm's prosperity. Well, isn't that good? Young Zaynab has finished her education in the ways of war. Turned out less well than expected. Really, she didn't get a good education on the ways of war in her dungeon with a pet rat. I am just absolutely shocked. She will convert to our religion, though, which is quite nice, because she's in our dungeon. Well, that will release her, though, won't it? But not into our court. I can't recruit her, can I? Well, I could sacrifice her. But it seems like not the best time. We could take her as a concubine, potentially. Banishing her for 160 gold? How did she earn so much gold? I guess she inherited it and then didn't spend it. But still, that's so much gold. Like, I can't not banish her for that. Sorry, you're off here in some other land, but Yeah, that is amazing. She basically paid 160 gold tax to leave. We can now pay back our loan as well, which is nice to do. Is there anything I want to build in our capital right now? We could build Castletown, and yes, it is generally best to build more tax income, so I'll build one tax income there. Oh, apparently we're also building in this new bit of land that I got. Lovely. What were we building? A Castletown. Oh, well that's good, isn't it? Lots of Castletowns being built. Right. So this person accepted an offer, so I'm guessing that means that they have now been absorbed into our lands, probably. Right. First Castletown is done. Very good. Acquaintances are dying, and we can rank up to be Conjurer, where we can get a Familiar, we can get Tainted Touch, we can get Demonic Possession. It's all good. Right. Honored Abjurer Aram. I hereby grant you permission to advance to the next rank within Lucifer's own, signed High Priest Madog. Cool. Just checking what plots we have right now. Fabricate a claim on the Emirate of Fars. That seems like a good one. Yeah. Is there anybody willing to join us in this? We get 10% lot power. I guess if we invite somebody in. So if we invite that person in, we can get 10%, although we would need a little bit more money to do so. So what are these? This is basically a chance of getting it. Okay, interesting. I mean, it's going to cancel that for just now, but it is an interesting potential way to get our duchy. Although we can also get it by just taking that bit of land. So I probably want to kill this guy. Not that it's going to be easy, but yeah. Is anybody interested in killing him? Not that many people. There are a few people, but not enough to make it worthwhile, especially not with our current financial state. Could recruit him. Doesn't seem like something I need to do. And the other option is we wait for Tainted Touch and just try and lower his health. Could also be a good option. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.